Okay, welcome back, ladies and gents. I'll be checking out chapter 3 of the Warnings Queen of the Murder Scenes album, their concept album. So this is vlog 25. So they'll be, yeah, like I said, talking about chapter 3 of it. So hope everyone out there is doing awesome, feeling good. Let's dive in.
Hello again. Okay, so we were missing chapter 3 and 4. So I guess, should we do it all in the same way?
No, I think it should be different. So,
chapter 3. Awesome. Okay, so we start off with Sinister Smiles. As you know, this is a duet between Pao and me.
Oh no.
Really?
Who?
Pao and I. Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, so technically, what is happening? Okay. The last song was The Sacrifice, right?
Yeah, the last
so,
one was
as
The Sacrifice
yeah, as
is
remember,
the introduction of this like character that is the voices in her head. She literally feels so alone
that she creates.
That she like her subconscious creates like this other voice.
Hope Pal's gonna let everyone else talk this time.
That's trying to,
the sacrifice
make her feel
is
better.
like, hey, I'm here to support you, but like let's say that this voice, this character, is not a good voice, it's not a good character.
She's slowly
the
trying to take over.
Basically. So Sinister Smiles is that like internal struggle of like our main character fighting against the voice in her head, and in the end of that song, the voice in her head wins and like takes over.
Yes.
And
as the song says, like the voice is repeating over and over and over, just break apart.
Break.
Yes.
Just break.
Let me take control of everything. Actually, the kind of turning point between this character and it's actually in The Sacrifice, where he said like all the pain will be mine. Like let me just take over.
And
take over
Sinister
everything.
Smiles, it's that part where she's fighting. I'm supposed to be like good girl. Danny's supposed to be like,
well, not necessarily good girl.
Oh wait,
but
well, main character girl then.
Innocent, like that.
Well, not innocent. No. Basically, in that song, like my voice is supposed to be like
the
main
confused,
character, and Danny's supposed to be like the evil voice.
Yes.
And
I know.
In the end, the evil voice wins, like Danny wins.
Yes.
And basically, Dull Knives is like the character taking over by like that voice, like fully and like
enjoying,
like no, like basically turning into this new, like coming out of the cocoon, turning into like Queen of the Murder Scene.
You know that she's just realizing like.
Yeah, and Queen of the Murder Scene is her fully accepting the title. Like. She's like, this is what I'm supposed to be, which is not
and
really
don't
a good
mess
message.
With her because
she's the Queen of the Murder Scene.
She's scary.
Oh, yes. Queen of the Murder Scene was really fun to write. It started with basically all the melodies in the song were guitar melodies, were guitar parts.
Actually, I just had the chorus on a guitar, like the chorus. You see, like the yes.
It was only a guitar.
That's the only thing. We actually had a lot of trouble with that song.
It was a very difficult song to write because the lyrics, man.
Not only the lyrics, the music. Because
it's like
I did that part, and then we realized that we started to fill in the parts of the song, and we realized that it was all like the same chord.
Oh, it's one chord, right?
It's one chord.
It's well now it's
now we changed it.
Chords,
but
right?
First it was one chord, like the whole
It was
song.
really hard to write.
Interesting, very interesting.
Yeah. It was one of the songs that like in like terms of struggle, it was like and then Queen of the Murder Scene.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, the songs that you start.
But
the songs that I started.
This is music. You hit a brick wall sometimes, but to come through it and see the after.
But it was one of my favorite songs.
Final result is awesome.
And we speak Japanese on that song. Like we at least I really wanted to like put a little bit of part like for influences there, because we have been watching a lot. Whoa, we wrote this song a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well,
That's not that long
in that
ago.
time, I remember hearing that song, that word a lot, korosu, in animes, which is basically it's kill. Basically, they always like.
Someone told me in the comments section
So
what that
we
word
wanted
meant.
to incorporate
but
that, and I just thought it was like the perfect song to
To
say
do that.
korosu. It was like
Yes.
very good, and yeah. So basically, korosu is the verb
when I first heard this song, I was like,
kill. Korosu
what the hell is she saying?
kill. Which
That's so
honestly,
dark.
it's very dark.
Yes.
It's very uncomfortable, and we know. But it was just something that fit perfectly.
Yeah.
And
And our
of course, we're
character's
not
story.
promoting like for anybody. We're not encouraging anybody to go out like kill. Not
We're
really.
just
Well, I was gonna go and do it
Telling
now.
a story, but that's on. Wait. The screams. Okay, the screams at the very end. It was Danny recorded them. We
I
recorded
recorded
them
those
for the demo. It was not
Yes.
even for like the song.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, Danny, just let her a couple of screams, like chill, just
to
a
see how it
couple- Yeah,
sounds,
exactly.
like-
In the end, and he was like, okay, let's do it.
I turned off the lights. Like
It
I
was the
clear.
most uncomfortable thing I've ever endured in my
I don't
life.
know. I don't know where I
How do you
got
say
those screams out.
perturbante?
It was
perturbante. That's what it was. It was
Perturbante.
horrifying.
It was
What is
like
that?
Jake, Ale, and I were just like in the room.
and the other.
Yeah,
and the
and
control
We
room.
also had the lights turned
We
off.
also had the lights turned off
But
because
she
they bothered
yeah.
Danny. And
Oh, God.
God, it was horrible.
the three
And
of us were like,
it was
oh
all
my
in
God.
one take. She was screaming horribly,
Laughing.
and then she started laughing, and that was
The
horrible.
three of us were like,
Guys.
oh my god.
We recorded the demos like in a week, like all of them. We kind of like we had
It's
that
impressive.
purpose of recording everything. So I was like, I was in character like the whole week. So I was like, I just let it.
That's a good point. They're always in. When I've listened to them live and seen them live, their facial expressions and all that, they always give it their all. They're in character. That's a good point. A good word she's used there. It really helps with feeling the music when you're watching them live, especially. You know.
It all out, you know, like.
It was awful.
But-
It was.
Oh yeah, those sessions were like
Perturbante is disturbing.
disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was disturbing.
But,
But
you know,
it
it
was
made it
perfect.
really cool, yeah.
And we didn't even try it again. I was like, Danny, let's leave it like that. And when we recorded the song,
Was she whispering?
This is Philip from Hillbrush. Working with Lloyd's Bank,
Philip,
they installed solar
sorry, mate.
panels on their new
You're gonna
premises,
have to buzz off.
which generate 20% of their energy,
You really seriously
keeping
have to
costs
buzz
down
off.
and producing more sustainable brushes. Lloyd's Bank, by the side of business.
Seriously, come on. Are you seriously going to hit me with two? Don't make a drink, everyone. Can't even skip these ones either. Come on. Right, what's she whispering?
I don't know.
no, okay, so we used the screams from the demo,
yeah.
and it sounds just
Actually,
like perfect.
There were some things that we actually used the things that we recorded for the demos
demo,
on
yeah.
the actual songs, like things that we couldn't really duplicate, like the
intro for Stalker and
The intro for Stalker.
Yeah,
that
like
was
the,
recorded in here in our home studio.
Vicios, how to say vicios?
The feedbacks.
Vicios? The feedbacks.
feedbacks.
The piano.
That was like a one-time thing. It came out perfectly.
yeah, it was amazing.
Yes.
It was also very disturbing. Okay, so that's basically chapter 3.
Yeah,
Whole
like-
album's
okay,
disturbing,
a lot
but
of
it's
people
great.
asked,
That's the whole point.
The fill from Dull Knives that I removed.
Yeah.
I mean,
the studio
I
version
was
of
never
Dollars.
a really big fan of it.
And I'm a big
So
fan
when
of
we
horror
started working on the
movies.
song,
Love horror movies, so this
I was
album
like,
was
you know what, I mean, let's take it
right
out.
up my
And I
alley.
really liked how it felt without it.
And
And,
we-
and
It was
yeah.
to support the other line that we incorporated
yeah.
in that song. It was.
Okay, so that part.
So we wanted to
so
do
in
that.
that part, basically, instead of re-entering, like the, I don't know how to say it. Instead of entering on like
The
the
downbeat.
downbeat, the like beat 1, with that like riff, it entered in the.
Push.
It's not push. It has.
The
I know it
end
in
of
Spanish.
the end
like,
of the 4.
Yeah.
The end of
One
the 4.
and yeah, it's the end. I know
The
it in
end of the
Spanish. I'm
4.
sorry. So the end of the 4. We entered in the end of the 4. So it was
Push.
like it pushed. So with the fill, we couldn't do that. So I was like, let's just remove the fill, and I was like, yay! Okay, and so we left it like that.
Yeah.
And
Also, one point that I'm sorry.
yo no tenía nada que decir.
She's saying sorry to her
one
for.
important thing that we have been seeing, like
Danny's actually talking more
in
this vlog, which is
okay. So
more
we
equal
actually
here.
did try, guys. We did want to. I know we actually like incorporated a little solo, and then we went back to the chorus and everything. But you know what?
It was horrible.
It was awful.
Nothing fitted like correctly. The song was begging us to
just
leave
leave
it
it
like
like
that.
that. Yeah, we
And
did try to make
did
it
like
like
a
ton of things.
we didn't want to fix something that was not broken. Like
Oh!
no, sorry. Okay. Stop it, guys. Okay, so yeah, actually we
This
did
is-
try, but none of the
Oh, the parts we incorporated.
Oh, that's
actually
so
fit.
like made it made it feel less than it.
I just want to say something about making music. You got to know when to stop when you make a song, because I've been there. When I made a song, I'm like, you have to know when to stop, to like stop changing bits and stuff and just leave it alone and say, right, that's it. Even though you got loads of ideas and you want to change, yeah, they've got to, that's one part of being a musician.
Like it ended like this, and we just kind of like.
We liked it the way it was.
Yeah, and
basically.
it ended on a chorus and stuff like.
Oh
So-
no, it was bad.
No, it was bad. So, like, thank you guys for really, really liking that song.
Yeah.
Like, we're really proud of it too. So,
Yeah,
the
and
good
then
thing is that if you really, really love it and you want it to be longer, you can always play it again.
Exactly, and
So-
that was a really cool thing about it.
That just reminded me. Someone said that in the comments that they said this, because I always say that in the song. Some of their songs are like, should have been longer. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? Just play it again.
You got like left with this feeling that you just wanted it to continue, but there was nothing
Mhm.
more. So you didn't have any other option but just to play it again, and we kind of loved that. So we were like,
Strategy.
why fix something that isn't broken?
I know, sorry, that's the
Yeah.
face of this blog. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of chapter 4. Yeah. Guys,
Just a little bit of fun fact. Okay, in Sinister Smiles, you see there's like a weird it sounds like clapping, I guess.
Is there?
But basically, what we used for that,
it's a weird instrument.
no, it's a traditional Mexican instrument.
Oh really?
Okay, our grandfather gave it to us like 5-6 years
Yeah, I
ago.
feel
what?
like so
5-6
you can
years
use
ago.
this in your songs, and we had it completely abandoned because it sounds really weird. It's like a
5-6 years abandoned in the back of the room. It was
it
just
really
there.
it had like
Dust.
no spider webs. Like it
Oh.
had spider webs. I had to
Yes,
clean them
spider
out.
webs.
I know.
Okay, but it sounded really cool, and it sounded like this weird, like, tribal thing, which we were trying to, like, incorporate. It just sounded so cool, and we're like, leave it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the falsettos.
Okay, I can skip these ones. Nice playing, but
I do them and it's,
Ale sings them. There were a lot of people saying that it wasn't Ale.
but it is.
It is
just
Ale.
two.
Ale sings those parts. Ale
Yeah,
has,
the three of us sing the chorus.
yeah, but, like, in terms of range, like, Ale has one of the highest ranges.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, no, you have the lowest range.
I have the lowest
I
range.
have the highest range, and
But
the...
just because you haven't worked on it, I had the lowest range.
Oh yeah, Danny had the. That's what he said. I have the highest range, but I'm the one who works on it less. But like for lower tones, I cannot reach them.
Because look, this is the difference between Pau and my voice. So she has the highest range, but her
Like my
harmonics, no, how is it? Overtones.
Overtone?
Her overtones are
deeper.
deeper. So her
So
voice
it
sounds
sounds like I
deeper.
can reach lower notes, but I cannot reach lower notes
She
at
reads
all.
higher notes than me, but my voice is like super high. So
Super high.
it sounds like I can reach higher notes, but actually
sisters being
I'm the
sisters,
one
just taking the piss out of each other.
Lowest.
I love it.
Yes. And Ale has
What's
just
the
like
song that goes like super low that you can like
it's even down. I had to practice
even doubt it,
And
and it's so
wait,
natural
do
for
it,
me.
do it.
Even doubt it.
And for me, it's even down.
And I can just
I
barely
can
do it.
barely reach it, but I
Yeah.
had to practice so much for it so I could do it live. But
Yes.
I mean, it sounds good, so it's fine.
So yeah, we managed. Okay. I just wanted to say, guys, that even though like we planned this album with our own stories and something like even in our own heads, the story is a little bit different for each one of us. Like she's the one who started it, and I'm like each one of us has a different imagination. And at the end of the day, so whatever you guys
Take
come
from it
up with can be that too. You know, it's like everyone can give it a little bit of taste of what.
Yeah, a little bit like their own twist.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if we
everything's
even
possible.
should say the real. Oh, we are at some point going to say the real story.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen a lot of comments and like, where did they get that
I know.
from? But it's
Actually,
actually pretty interesting.
You guys kind of describe it better than we do.
Yeah, honestly.
That's why I think that's why we made it into songs. If not, we would have made a book. But
Thank
like,
God we didn't make a book because we cannot even explain ourselves with
you
words.
guys are so descriptive. It's awesome. Like
It's amazing,
we read
guys.
your
You should make a
comments and
film.
It's like, well, that was what's in my head, you know. So like, so yes, you guys are spot on. Like some of you guys' comments are super great, really. So stick with your own stories too. I think we kind of make the story vague enough so
Yeah,
you
exactly.
can.
And it's actually
you
like
know,
it's a very
twist your-
predictable story, honestly.
It is.
So it's fun that everybody can understand it and everybody can like. And there is some details that are not really like present in the story, so anybody can. Come
And
up
there's
with
some
their own little-
details that we have in our head, but at the moment of communicating them, they just don't come out like as deep. But like
Exactly.
we really
I mean,
as
my
deep.
like my version of the story can be really different from their version because I remember that we changed the story so much.
Oh yeah, we did.
So everybody has a different personality for the character. So it's really cool that you guys are.
Hal's
just, like,
version was
just
probably
doing it as a
more
character,
sinister than it
just, like,
already
making it,
was.
like,
We love hearing your stories, and we also we really wanted to focus on the psychological part of what the character was feeling, like everything that's going on in her mind. That's what we wanted to project: the uncertainty, the confusion, and then the total craziness. So like, I think it. Oh, sorry. I'm babbling now, but you see, that's why we make music, so we can speak through
Yeah.
that. So yeah, okay. I really do not have the words, but everything that you are saying is so right. I mean, we appreciate that you find the deepness in our like message and our story. It's not just a novel for us. It's like it really carries a message, not just like she's like a murderer.
Murder.
Murderer.
Yeah, it's really cool that you guys are putting your own little twist to the story and that everybody
Interprets. No,
Is that correct?
Interprets. Yeah.
Interpretates.
I think
That you guys are interpreting,
interpreting. Yeah. Interpret.
interpretando.
So weird.
In Spanish, it makes sense that you guys are like
Yeah, making.
interpretando the story your own way. It's really cool, and we really love to hear like your feedback about it. And we're glad that you're taking it like with such open arms because we know it's not an easy topic to swallow. I mean, we're talking about a murderer here, somebody who kills people, which is not something easy to swallow. And we
I love
knew
horror
that the
films,
moment that we were
thriller
writing that
films.
there were going to be
This
some
was
people
easy.
who were really not going to like what we were talking about, and we're not going
This
to
was
like
PG
like,
to me.
twist. No, not the twist, but I mean the turn that we took when writing our music,
Yep.
because we understand that it's very different from what we've done before. But we really like what we came up with, and we're really proud of it. So we're glad that most
So they
of you
should
are
be.
really liking it, and that you guys
Awesome.
are like just taking this story with open arms now. Like we really love you for it. Thank you guys.
Yes. Thank you for all your support.
Oh yes, and so I think this is the end of blog number of chapter 3, and we're gonna do like chapter 4. I think we should do it right now. We're on a roll, girl.
Yeah.
Not like I mean pause
Not
the
in this
video
video because it's
and-
gonna
yeah,
be super
yeah.
long. We'll let you rest a bit, but chapter 4 will come soon.
Like right now, because we're gonna record it right now.
Okay,
then
yeah,
we're gonna
but
upload it.
yeah.
So yeah, guys.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye. See you on the next vlog. I was gonna say chapter. Bye.
That was awesome and very insightful. Yeah, Danny was talking more. It's good. They're all a bit more talking on this one. Yeah, that was very, very awesome to like I said, insightful to know a bit more about behind the scenes of chapter 3. So anyway, I'm done. take care of yourselves and each other. I will be back soon with more of The Warning, obviously, and others. So yeah, keep smiling. Peace.